Imagine the human brain as a vast network with 84 billion neurons forming trillions of connections, a universe of potential for change and growth. However, most of this power lies dormant, hidden within the subconscious mind. Roughly 90% of our thoughts and emotions originate from this unseen realm, influencing our behavior in subtle ways. For example, without access to its subconscious roots, deeply ingrained issues like chronic anxiety are often difficult to treat. This is why traditional therapy has struggled with these issues, because the root cause is buried in subconscious processes, inaccessible to most conventional methods. Enter the golden brain method. This innovative approach, developed by Dr. Richard H. Siegel, bypasses limitations of traditional therapy by fostering a direct connection to the subconscious mind. Utilizing a unique series of questions that mirror the brain's natural communication patterns, the golden brain method stimulates both hemispheres more equally. This groundbreaking approach in hemispheric integration grants access to the subconscious, where you can then negotiate with it and reshape what you find so that your inner mind works for you and not against you, providing surprisingly greater mental strength. In the blink of an eye, the golden brain method accesses the cross-brain communication sequence where the left brain observes the right brain's imagery and sends snapshots to the mind's eye in a fraction of a second. While it flashes much too quickly to be conscious of, this process encodes your life experiences into visceral symbolic representations, automatically shaping your emotions and reactions. By capturing these subconscious metaphorical pictures, called metapics, the golden brain method unlocks a direct channel into the driving forces behind thoughts, behaviors, and unresolved traumas. Tracing these threads back to their source allows fragmented parts of the self to reintegrate through compassionate inner dialogues, updating their coded roles. Once you uncover and identify a metapic, you can then consciously negotiate with the subconscious mind to change the image, facilitating deep change at the root of the problem. This radical shift from not knowing about metapics to collaborating with them is the foundation for profound visceral change. The subconscious mind believes everything it sees. That's why dreams seem so real. Treating the metapics we find as real is the pivotal key that allows them to respond and change, allowing conscious control over automatic subconscious processes. By approaching these metapics as tangible, living objects and engaging them in the picture language of the subconscious mind, the subconscious recognizes this dialogue as legitimate and opens itself to inspection, negotiation, and transformation from the inside out. Increasing hemispheric integration allows us to uncover metapics fueling unwanted emotions and reactions, changing the brain's internal dialogue, which in turn changes what it tells you. Through this innovative brain synchronization approach, you can access, negotiate, and reshape the subconscious drivers of conditions like chronic anxiety and depression, which are usually hidden from conscious view. Observing the metapics that generate uncomfortable feelings creates an empowering new level of connection with the inner self. It provides a space in the psyche where change can happen more easily. While you can't negotiate directly with anxiety or depression, you can gain agreement from the knot in the stomach or lump in the throat that fuels those feelings. As we help it to begin letting go, the more it loosens, the more the negative feelings and reactions reduce or disappear. Once you have subconscious agreement, you're then able to consciously step into subconscious processes. That bears repeating. Consciously stepping into subconscious processes allows us to change thoughts and feelings where they originate. Fortunately, we have a strong and reliable ally in these negotiations, the subconscious mind itself. The subconscious only has positive intentions. It just needs to learn its current form is no longer needed. Metapics often formed as part of a defense system to protect a wounded child within. As that child felt inadequate, the psyche provided a helpful inner voice to avoid getting hurt, punished, or rejected. Over time, this manifests as a harsh inner critic, a voice of negativity stemming from a subconscious, wounded inner child harboring past hurts and self-blame. The Golden Brain method unlocks these subconscious elements through hemispheric integration. By accessing the metaphorical forms of the child and critic, we can comfort the child and transform the critic's voice from punitive to compassionate. This integration dissolves past limitations, allowing subconscious fragments to become sources of wisdom and wholeness. The Golden Brain method provides direct access to negotiate the inner critic's surrender and connect with the wounded child within, healing the lost parts of self. This leads to a calmer, more integrated mind, freer from the burdens of the past. Just as external environments shape the outer mind's development and beliefs, these symbolic subconscious environments create the foundational architecture governing your experiences. The vivid metaphors provide the language to directly engage and negotiate with the subconscious, as it systematically transfers more and more power and choice over to you. This inner peace allows the body's natural defense mechanisms to relax, paving the way for lasting change as the subconscious mind can trigger its own healing processes and positive resolutions. Our role together is to create a respectful, collaborative condition for the brain to do what it does best: help you. Reach out to Dr. Siegel's office today and learn to control the emotions that control you and control your life. And would like to know more about the language of the subconscious mind and the Golden Brain method? Request information at the provided email address.